Welcome guys in our YouTube tutorial. In this tutorial, you are going to learn how can you calculate running total by using Scala in DataBricks. Okay, please stay tuned with this video and we are going to follow some very simple steps to calculate the accumulative sum or you can say running total in DataBricks by using Scala. So first of all we have some sample data like this. So we are going to use employee table to show you this demo. So we have employee ID, employee name, department and salary, and on the salary column we are going to calculate the running total. To compute a running total in Scala using a data frame in Apache Spark, you can use the window function along with some aggregation. Okay, so I have already uh, upload this file in my DataBricks environment, that is mpdev. So I am going to copy this path and go back to my environment. So first of all we have to import libraries which are going to be used, and then we are going to create SparkSession. Then we have to define a file path for data frame. Then we are going to read this data, read file into data frame. Okay, then we are going to show the schema of data frame, and then we are going to play the data from data frame. Okay, then we are going to apply our window functions. Okay, so first of all we have to import some libraries like, so import org.apache dot spark dot sql dot, then we are going to call spark session and row if you want to apply any function on your row. Okay, let's execute this. Okay, interrupt. So give me, yep, yeah, it is running now. Now, okay, now we are going to import another SQL libraries, apache.spark.sql.functions. Okay, then we are going to use window function, so we are going to use import this library as well. Import org apache.spark .sql .expressions, then you can see window. Okay, now we are going to create a spark session. So we are going to create a variable val spark dot spark session dot builder, then app name, so running total, then get or create. If your session already exists, then it is going to get it, otherwise it is going to create it. Now the file path, so we have already copied that file path from there. So we are going to create a new variable, well, file path. Okay, now we are going to read this data into data frame. So here we are going to create a new variable, df equal to spark dot read dot options. So in our file we have header, so we are going to tell the process that file has header, then the property should be true. Then the type of file, so we have CSV file, then we are going to use file path. Okay, now we are going to show you the schema of the file in your data frame. So df dot print schema. Okay, let's execute this. Okay, let's wait because now you can see the schema of your data frame. Okay, this is the schema of your data frame. Now let's move to another window, so where we are going to display our df dot show the data from this data frame. Okay, so you can see we have the data, employee id, employee name, department and salary. Now we are going to calculate running total for all employee in your data set. Okay, now we are going to add new row and we are going to calculate the running total. So we are going to create a new variable, df1 equal to we are going to create a new column, df dot with column. The name of the column is running salary. Okay, now we have a column running salary. Now we are going to use over keyword is going to tell the on which column you want to calculate it. Okay, so we are going to use over. Okay, and then here we are going to call our window order by function dot, you can see order by here. Now in order by you can see we have first of all in running salary, so first of all run total and then we are going to call sum, the column you want to, that is your salary column, this one here. Then okay, order by that means your employee id column, so we are going to call employee id column in our order by clause. Okay, and just going to execute this. Here you can see we are getting some error over here. This is because we have just used this and now it is correct. New clause this and this, sorry, the syntax was incorrect. Okay, now we are going to display the data frame df1 dot show. Let's wait. So here you can see the running salary for every employee in your data frame like this. So here you can see. Now if you want to calculate your running salary uh, by department wise, so you need partition by department. So let's do that now. So we are going to create a new window here, new row to calculate this. So here we are going to create a variable to partition, to apply the partition by on your data frame. So let's do that. Okay, so we are going to call a partition by department amend and order by amp id. Okay, so we are going to create a new variable that is well window spec, and then we are going to apply window dot partition by the name of the partition column, that is your department. Okay, we are going to department and then order by amp id and execute this window here. Okay, now it is running fine. Now we have to create a new variable, well df2. Okay, so we are going to use our df1 data frame because we want to show the running salary. Now we want to calculate depth running salary along with this column. So what we are going to do, df1 dot with column. Okay, now the name of the column is depth running salary, so it would be the new name for your column. Then we are going to apply sum, that is your salary column. Then what we are going to do, we are going to apply over keyword. In over we have already created this variable, so we are going to pass this, and we are going to sort our data on the basis of running salary which we have calculated earlier. Okay, now we are going to sort this value df2 dot show give me a minute, employee salary amp id order by this. Okay, like this. Yup, like this. Okay, so first of all we are going to apply build this data frame, then we are going to apply sort on running salary. So then we are going to execute this window over here. So here you can see that is running salary on salary column and order by amp id. Now we have another column that is debt running salary. It is grouped by a department, so it is going to calculate your salary on partition by department column and order by amp id, sorry, running salary. So here you can see these are very simple steps. First of all, I'm going to re-elaborate them. First of all, you need all the libraries, Spark, Session and Raw functions and window functions you have to import. Then you are going to create a session. Then you are going to create a variable to get the data from your file. In this example, we are using employee debt as a demo file. You can apply the same thing in your sales data as well. Then we are going to read this data into our data frame. In this data frame, we are going to calculate running total on your salary column and order by amp id by creating a new column that is running salary. Now if you want to uh, calculate your running salary on a specific column, so you can use partition by, which comes with your window functions, and you are going to create a new variable to uh, apply your partition by and order by columns, and this variable is going to be used in your new data frame as you are seeing here. Then you are going to calculate your running salary along with partition running salary. So it is very easy to calculate running total or accumulative sum in DataBricks by using Scala. Please like, share and comment. If you have any question, we are here to help you. Thank you for watching us.